it's Monday. That means that it is my like self-care day. Mondays are kind of a crazy day for me. I'm gonna set you down and explain why. Mondays are kind of a crazy day for me typically. So if this vlog, you guys might notice a bit of a pattern on the vlog where, I mean, I feel like the vlogs are kind of like some days they're really short, some days they're really long. It kind of just depends what mood I'm in and what is actually happening, like, in my family. I know my skin looks like shit right now, and so this is probably like the worst time to be doing this, but at the same time probably the best, because you guys will be able to kind of follow here. I'll pull this situation up here a little bit. You guys will be able to kind of follow here within the next week to see kind of how my skin clears up. I get a lot of questions about skin care and what it is that I'm doing, and the kind of things that I do. And when it comes to skin and I don't know, I'm very, very crazy about like leaving the same stuff like on. Like, I don't like to change my products too much, which is why I was a terrible beauty vlogger, among other reasons. And then also, I'm not one of those girls that will have 40 products in their routine. Like, first of all, hello, that's expensive and ain't nobody got time for all that. Like, I'm a mom. I want to use like 2 things, maybe 3, and slap it on my face and then go to sleep as quickly as I can. So right now my skin looks, it looks hella crazy, and I'm gonna go through and kind of just show you guys the things that I've been using and the things that are working really well for me. Like I said, my skin is breaking out like a motherfucker because I changed up I started using this LA Girl BB cream. This is what I was using, the one that I like. By the way, I do like this. I do plan on using it. I know my skin well enough to know that anytime that I switch anything up, even if it is going to work really wonderfully for me, my skin's gonna break out either way. Even if I change like it doesn't matter if I change my hair soap, my toothpaste, whatever, I'm gonna break out. My eyebrow pencil, I'm always going to break out. So I like to give it like a good like 3 to 4 weeks of like use to see if it's just one of those like, okay, my skin is not gonna agree with this, or if it's just like, oh no, it's just my skin getting used to the change, or getting used to this new thing being on it. So that is that. This is what I'm using. I do like this though. Like, even though my skin is breaking out, it's partially due to this, just because, like I said, my skin breaks out like crazy anytime that I change anything. Even if I change like my laundry soap, you know, dry your face with a towel, I will break out. But also, like I've been saying throughout the day, I'm PMSing pretty hard right now, so this is normal for this time of the month. Anyway, I'm gonna wash my face. I'm gonna wash off all of this makeup. I've been using this L'Oreal Revitalift Bright Reveal Brightening Daily Scrub Cleanser. I got it at the store. It seems to be working pretty well for me. My skin is very, very oily most days, except for like here. I tend to really dry out here, especially if I'm doing like a ton of exfoliating, so I have to like over moisturize in these areas. But I'm going to just like wipe off all of my makeup, and then I'm going to use this to really get in there for now. And then we're gonna get into like face mask and all of that other stuff. It's Monday night. One of my Monday evening routine is, if I'm not folding laundry, I will usually do face mask while I fold laundry, and then mani-pedi if I have time. It's a little late tonight because the kids and I stayed up. I kept the kids up a little late, but I'm gonna get on that, and then I'm gonna show you guys my face mask. So face is clean. I got some redness happening because, like I said, it's just kind of that time of the month, and I have like really redness in the cheek area. I'm like Santa Claus. No, yeah, I was just like rubbing the hell out of my face to dry it. And yeah, so this is kind of like up close and personal with my skin. I'm just sharing this with you guys because, well, this is my Monday. I feel I've been told that I have good skin texture. Like, it's pretty smooth and even. I do have a little acne scarring, but it's mostly like dark marks. There's no like, what's the word, indentations or craters or whatever the fuck it would be called. It's still like rather smooth. I do have like gigantor pores, but that's just, it kind of is what it is. So face mask time. I am going to do some of this guy here. I love this stuff. This sucks everything right out of my face, just like I was gonna make a really, really dirty joke. Oh my goodness, Andie. Let's just say that this sucks everything out of your face. It's just a dry clay. Do you see that there? It's a dry clay mask, and Aztec Secret. I feel like this has been kind of everywhere recently, and I just put a couple of tablespoons. Put a couple of tablespoons into a little Tupperware guy here. This is gonna smell a little gnarly. But then I do apple cider vinegar with that, and I just kind of eyeball it. I think they have like a recommended amount, but I just kind of feel like when you've been doing it for a while, you kind of know. It's not exactly equal parts. Can you hear that? There's something so satisfying about that to me. It's not exactly equal parts, but it kind of is what it is. Now I know somebody's gonna ask, Andie, can you use water? Yes, you can. Look at how that like fizzes up and whatnot. So I mix that here. It's gonna get, the texture's gonna change a little bit. I know that somebody's gonna ask, Andie, can you use water? Yes, you can, but the apple cider vinegar is what really helps this kind of like smooth out. It helps the texture of the mask itself smooth, because if you use water, it's gonna be a little more like chunky, and you kind of don't want that. I mean, whatever you like is fine. You could use water, but I feel like the apple cider vinegar really just lets the product kind of do what the good Lord intended it to do, or I guess what the Aztecs intended it to do. Some people like a nice thin layer. Like I said, I've got gargantuan pores, so we need a gargantuan mask to suck everything out of my face. And I usually do this on like a night that I'm gonna wash my hair, just because, as you guys can see, I'm a bit of a slopopotamus when it comes to putting this on. And so yes, it probably will get in my hair. But that's okay, you just wash it. Alright, now that I look like Gumby, I'm gonna let this harden for about 20 minutes and go fold my laundry in that time. And then I'll be back. Okay guys, I am all showered and done here. Washed my hair. It looks crazy right now, but I don't like to leave it up for too long, because then my bangs end up drying like back, and that's not a very good look for me. So to moisturize, I do a couple of things. I'm a little dry right here. After that, it's just what happens to my skin after I exfoliate or do any kind of mask of any sort. Like specifically right here is where I get really dry, and it will get like really dry and crack, which is so crazy because I have like the oiliest skin. So when my skin kind of has a freak out, and it is usually like when the weather is going nuts, or when like it's that time of the month, and because both things have been happening recently, it literally was like hot as balls last Friday, and then Saturday was freezing, and then yesterday was a warmer day, and it's just been all over the place. So I'm actually using this, I believe, well, it's Kroger brand, but it's Aquaphor. And I just put this right onto my skin here, just enough, you know. I don't do too much because I don't like it all over my pillow, but I definitely I get it on there, and really gently also, because, you know, it's your face, you want to take care of it. Kind of just this whole area where I do get dry. Like I said, it's really crazy because I have like crazy psycho oily skin. I mean, you guys see my nose is a mess literally every day, no matter what I do to it. But but it's just this area specifically that likes to go crazy. My lips too. I thought it was LIPSENSE for like a really long while. Like even before I started selling it, like there was a reason that I held off on becoming a distributor for a really long time. Oh, by the way, I'm actually putting this on my face. Sorry, I just got the bottle all filthy. Revitalift Triple Power Intensive Overnight Mask. This is by L'Oreal. This isn't sponsored. I feel like this is like the third L'Oreal thing that I've put on my face. Is it? Is it? What else L'Oreal did I put on my face? I like to put this on. And again, I'm super oily, so I'm trying to trick my skin right now into like producing more oil, right? I'm a big fan of moisturizing, and if my face is it's starting to get, I can see it right now, if it's starting to get really red, that's what happens to me. That's what happens to me. Like if you guys see me after the gym, there's like red, and then there's like, hi, tomato, veggie tails. That's my face. So I like a good moisturized face. Again, I am no like doctor, esthetician, professional. Don't listen to anything that I'm saying. I'm not sharing this because I'm trying to be like, my skin looks fantastic. You should be like this. You should do what I do. But this is what I do. This is my Monday. And then that is that last thing that I do every single night. This is actually in a, sorry, I'm just cleaning off my hands here. This is just an old bottle of brow gel that I filled with castor oil. I cleaned it out once I was done with it, and then I filled it with castor oil because, as you guys can see, I have a very serious brow situation happening here, and you're gonna laugh, okay, you're gonna laugh, but this is actually like the most brow that I've had in a while, and I think it's got a little bit to do with the fact that I've been really good about like religiously taking my biotin pills, but also because I've been doing this at night like religiously. So I'll add this to my brows, brush it through. I mean, you really don't necessarily need this, but I find that it's just easier for me to do it, because if I'm having to take like my bottle of castor oil and like dump it onto my finger, I mean, it's just one of those like easy things, right? This makes it easier so that I'll actually do it. I'm sure there has to be a company that like sells castor oil in a little vial like this, right? Because so many girls are using it for this reason now. If not, don't steal my idea, okay? And I just brush it onto my brows, and it helps the existing hairs grow long and strong. And I don't really think that there is hope for you know, the rest of this, but who knows, you know, crazy things happen, miracles happen, right? And then I like to just brush this onto my lashes, lower lashes. Castor oil is amazing for getting your everything to grow. My hair, what I used to do when I was trying to grow out my hair is I would like rub castor oil into my scalp and leave it overnight like a mask. I would rub it into my scalp and then put, I think you guys have seen me do this, I'd put coconut oil on like the ends of my hair and then just wrap it and leave it overnight. My hair grew so freaking quick. Like, I didn't even know who I was. I didn't know where it came from. So I am on a mission these days for like self-love, especially now that I'm doing everything by myself. I feel like taking 10 minutes at the end of the day to just wash my face really well, take a good shower, and just try and make, I mean, as much as I love makeup, I don't love feeling like I have to wear makeup. And I feel like that starts like with the skin. Like when I have really good skin days, I will buy makeup. What is foundation, right? yeah, when I have really good skin days, I'm so quick to just like peace out to the makeup because, you know, we're getting into like warmer weather, and here in Texas, like wearing makeup during the summer is just kind of pointless because it's just going to be a sloppy, greasy mess. So I don't know. I feel like in the winter time, I really pack it on, where during the summertime, I am more like fresh skin, quickness, because, you know, summertime I'm with my kids more. And so that's my evening routine. Well, I don't do that mask every night, but like the moisturizer, this right here, and then like the castor oil and whatnot. That's a nightly thing. Look at my face, it's all greasy, it's fine. But yeah, that's my evening routine. I actually think I'm gonna end this vlog here. Somehow this turned into like a nighttime something or other. Anyway, I'm gonna end this vlog here. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have any like, I don't know, if you guys have anything specific that y'all have been wanting to see from me, like on this channel specifically, give me some ideas on things that you guys would like to see. What is gonna make this channel more interesting for you guys. The way that my life is set up right now, like trying to get like a good, like interesting vlog is not always like the most, it's just really hard because I'm very short on time these days. And I feel like I've said this before, but if it comes between like spending time with my family and spending time with my kids and vlogging, family's always going to win. So I kind of just fit y'all in where I can and where something might be happening, but you know what? This is an everyday deal, and I love a routine, and so you guys kind of see that every day. But anything that you guys are wanting to see from me, I'm more than happy to do. I know that I get a lot of questions for like cooking videos, so if you guys want to see more of that, you can. Or if you guys want to see more of that, just like put it below, like anything specific that you guys want to see. And then what else? I know that there's been a lot of like requests for like crafting, candles, crocheting, stuff like that. So I don't know, just ideas. Throw them down below. Throw them down below because I really do enjoy making vlogs, and I don't want y'all to be bored, and it's becoming kind of like a coping diary for me. You know, I kind of don't know where my life is at currently, and in a good way though, in a good way. Like there's just a lot of transition happening, and so this is like the one like constant every day, something that I come back to that I know is gonna happen every single day. Guys, I don't want to jinx it, but I've been doing pretty good with the daily things since November. Like that's insane. So yeah, anyway, I'm just rambling. That's gonna do it for me, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you mañana.